Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you've been having an awesome week, and I hope you're excited for another edition of Friday Reads. For this week's book review, I read Scarlet Mark by Lexi Foss. And it features Dave and Riley on the cover. There we go. So I've worked on a few books now with Lexi. This is the third book that's currently out that we worked on with one another. Others were Charmer's Gambit, The Charmer's Gambit, and A Prince's Game. She did warn me that this book would be a lot darker and a lot edgier than those other two projects we worked on together. So she did warn me. However, I did not know how dark it would be until I started reading it. I'm a huge fan of horror movies and I love reading suspense and thrillers, so this was right up my alley and I loved it so much. And I do like how Lexi started the book off with a little disclaimer in which it ended with warning. Warning. Killian loves his knives in and out of the bedroom. And yes he did. And this was definitely an element in the story that played a big part throughout the book. But I'm just gonna leave that right there for you. So Killian is a hired assassin, and he has met his mark, Scarlet, in fact. And he has been hired to bring her back to the senator to which she is technically engaged to. I'm going to try to keep things kind of vague because I'm afraid to give away important details. So she's currently engaged to the senator. However, she has escaped him / taken some of his money, in which Killian has now been hired to bring her back to the senator. And yes, that's kind of where it starts. This is what he does. He does this for a living, so it's not necessarily hard for him to find her, where she's hidden and running off to, and what she's up to now. And these things very much excite him, and she really was just his type. But there was just something about Scarlet. There was just something that just made her she was his perfect type. And really why things kind of evolve and take shape. In their initial meeting, she's so scared and she's on the run that she's able to evade him the first time. However, during the process of him taking her back to the senator, a lot of things evolve and take place where he's wondering if what he's been hired to do is the right thing, which he necessarily hasn't thought of beforehand when he's been hired to do other jobs. And that's really why this one is different and this job is special. And I kind of want to leave it there because, like I said, I don't want to give anything away, but this story was really exciting. It had a lot of thrills, a lot of ups and downs. Who can you trust? And like I said, I'm a huge fan of scary movies, and this had a lot of elements that I really like in that type of genre. So have you read Scarlet Mark by Lexi Foss? And what did you think about it if you have? And yeah, I hope you have an awesome Friday and a great upcoming weekend. Thanks, everyone.